All right, today on Riding with the Pastor, we have one of our new ministry assistants, Leighanne Russell. And so, Leighanne, you ready to ride?
I'm ready to ride.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you the questions like I've asked everyone else at the beginning of the ride. And I just want a one word answer, okay?
Okay.
Auburn, Alabama.
Alabama. Can I elaborate on that one?
You can.
Well, my father-in-law played for Bear Bryant, so I kind of married into Alabama.
Okay, what was his name?
Mark Russell.
What position did he play?
I don't know.
You should know that.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, coffee, tea.
Coffee, but it has to be hot, not cold.
Okay. Drive or fly?
Drive.
Cat or dog?
We have both, but I'm more of a dog person.
All right. Mountain or beach?
Beach.
Okay. Coke or Pepsi?
If I have to pick one, I'd say Coke, but I generally drink water, so.
Okay. Morning or night?
Morning.
Now here's the big one. Toilet paper, over, under?
I don't have a preference, just however it goes on when I pull it out. That's what I just leave it like that.
So one time it might be over, the next time it might go. No, that would never work. Apple, Android?
Android.
All right, last one, text or talk?
Talk.
All right, good. So there are a lot of people that have met you. There are a lot that have not. So just tell us about yourself. Tell me about your family, where you're from, things like that. Okay. Children.
Well, before I married my husband and he whisked me off to Alabama, I was a Georgia peach. I grew up in Kennesaw, Georgia, and that's kind of where I lived all my life. And then that's actually where I met my husband. His family moved on our street, and we're such a tight community that everybody knew everybody on the street. And so when he moved in, I went up and introduced myself, and from that day on, and actually that anniversary is coming up. That's October 2nd, 1993 is the day that he and I met each other. And then, probably a year later, he proposed and got married about 6 months after that. So we just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary on June 1st.
Okay.
But we have 2 children. We have a son. He is 17. He's a senior at Enterprise High School. And we have a 14-year-old daughter, and she is a freshman at Enterprise High School.
All right. So if I were to ask you where is your favorite vacation place that your family has been, what would that be?
Dauphin Island is a very special destination for us. We had vacations before we got married there. We got married on Dauphin Island, and we go back and still visit the island. And we lived there for a little while as well, so I'd say Dauphin Island.
Okay. And did you tell me where you went on your honeymoon?
Yeah, well, we went to the Grand Hotel at Point Clear, Alabama. It's beautiful there.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so here's something that some of the people may or may not know. You have been battling cancer. And so I was just going to get you to kind of share your testimony with cancer, with the battle, what you've been through, and where you are now.
Okay. Well, it's just been recently. I found out, I was diagnosed on June the 12th that I had breast cancer. And probably like a lot of people, you don't ever think that that's going to happen to you. But I have really great surgeons, and I had to have surgery, and I was blessed that the surgery went very well. They were able to get the cancer, and another blessing is I don't have to do chemo and radiation. That they got it all, and everything's looking good. But I would like to add that I've had so many, church members reach out to me and let me know that they're praying for me. And that means so much when I get, a phone call or a text or even an email, and, them telling me that. I really do appreciate that. And another wonderful thing at OBC is we have a ministry, the Serving Hands Ministry. And those groups of ladies, they meet every Friday, and I look forward to seeing them every Friday. And they did something really special for me. They, made a blanket for me, and they gave that to me after my surgery. And it's been meant so much to me during my, during my recovery to have it, because I know it was made with love, and that they prayed over it. And I do really appreciate those ladies very much. And I've gotten to know Jenny Bruner, very well, and I adore her, and I look forward to seeing her every week. So another person that I've grown very fond of very quickly is Faye Brown. She she's another person I truly do adore, and she prayed with me right before my surgery. She checks on me, and I really do appreciate all her thoughtfulness.
Okay. And you're doing well?
And I'm doing well. I do have to go for a second surgery, but it's just a follow-up, a phase 2 surgery. But that's in mid-November, and so looking forward to that, getting that over with, and then just recovering from that. But right now, today is my 7th week of recovery from my first surgery, and I think after the 6th week I turned a corner, and I'm feeling much better.
Okay. All right, good. All right, so I hear that you and your husband, your family, y'all have gotten into sailboats. So have y'all recently purchased a sailboat, or tell us about that?
We do. That has been a dream of my husband's for a very, very long time. And we did about a year and a half ago, we bought our first sailboat. It's a 28-foot Irwin, and it's down in Fairhope, Alabama, because that is a special area to us. So we try to get down there as much as possible, and we sail it, and we also fish off of it when we can, because we love to fish. And it's just a great time for our family to spend, because it's in close quarters, and so you spend some good quality time with your family.
So it's in Foley. Is that right?
Fairhope,
excuse me. Fairhope. And so the storm that just came through, Hurricane Sally, would have been pretty close, right?
It was close, and we did fear the worst. It just happened to be my husband's birthday, the Thursday that followed, and he went down and checked on the boat on his birthday, and we were very fortunate that a lot of people did have a lot of damage around us, but we didn't have any damage, no leaks. It was still floating, so that was some good news that he got on his birthday. We were very fortunate.
Good. Okay, so now we come to the point where I have a bunch of questions here in some envelopes.
Okay.
And so here's how this works. You get to pull one of these envelopes out of my hand. You open up the envelope and you get to read the question. And if we have enough time, maybe I'll answer the questions myself.
Okay.
So let me just kind of shuffle them up. Don't want you to get the same question that we've had in the past. So
Okay.
Pick one.
So just pick one. Okay.
All right, open it up and read the question.
What is your favorite food or restaurant? Well, just about a week and a half ago, we got to go visit with my father-in-law and stepmother up in Odenville, Alabama, and it was actually the weekend after my husband's birthday, so they treated our family to lobster. So my favorite food is lobster, and we steamed lobster, and we cracked it open and ate it, and it was delicious. So I would have to say that lobster is my favorite food.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably say that my favorite food is Italian. And so any good Italian restaurant would be my favorite.
Okay.
So,
do you have a certain dish that is your favorite dish out of?
I like chicken parmesan. I like the Olive Garden. I know some people don't think that's real Italian, but they have a dish called steak gorgonzola, and that's one of my favorites too. So I like Italian.
That sounds good.
All right, so we're almost back to the church, so you have time for one more question. So
Okay.
you can put that one back,
Okay.
and we'll do one more, and then hopefully by the end we'll be back at the church. So I'll just pull one for you, number 6.
All right. What is your favorite worship song and why? That would probably be, I do love, well, I mean, I can't remember the name of it. Trying to remember the name of the song. I could try to start singing it.
Yeah, I'd like to hear you sing it.
Um,
Is it a contemporary song, or is it
It's probably be one that I more of a traditional, like,
hymn?
It's probably To God Be the Glory, because that was just something growing up, and we sang it every single Sunday growing up. But I do like, I am more of a traditional worship songs, although my brother's really gotten into the more contemporary music, and so I've started listening to that, but I'm just not real familiar with a lot of the new songs. But
Right. I always tell people it doesn't really matter to me. I like the traditional. I like the more contemporary. I like them both.
I do. I like holding a hymn book too, and I know a lot of people like to sing from the monitors, but I think there's something that kind of almost brings back, my childhood memories of growing up and singing out of a hymn book as well. So.
Right. Well, Leighanne, thank you for riding with me today. I hope that everyone enjoys hearing Leighanne's story, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.